Alright, so for this next one, I'm going to teach you how to create your own custom garage. Custom garages are pretty much limited to the dimension of 0. So that means that they need to be globally accessible from the outside, and players need to be able to drive up to them. So with that being said, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Server, Athena. Inside, you're going to see parking, and you'll see a bunch of different parking files in here. What we can actually do is we can go ahead and copy one of these, and we're going to create a new file. Let's say it's going to be my custom parking.ts. We're going to paste that in here, and we're going to go ahead and remove all of the positions in here except for, let's say, the first one here. So we're going to use that as reference. Um, and then this type here is the vehicle type that can be stored here. If you delete it and then put a dot there, you'll see aircraft, boat, vehicle, etc. What that basically means is what type of vehicle can be stored in this garage. It can be a boat, it can be an aircraft, or it could be just a traditional vehicle. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save that, my custom parking, and we're going to go ahead and go get two positions. One position for the garage point, and then the other position is going to be where the cars are going to spawn. You can have as many parking spots as you want, but we're going to go in game real quick and we're going to go ahead and gather that information so that we can use it for creating our parking spot. So let's go ahead and we're going to hop into no clip here, and let's go take a look around. And let's say that I want to crash my game, because that's totally what's going to happen right now. And it crashed. Okay, I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, so we're back in game. My game's been running all day, so that's not uncommon that it would just crash right now. So let's go ahead and look for a place where a parking garage could potentially be. How about right here? This looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this position right here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit F1. I'm going to grab that position right here at the top. Let's go back to our code. Let's paste this right in here. I'm not going to hit Control S yet because it'll automatically restart the server. I'm still working on stuff. So let's gather some more positions. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to gather a position here by pressing F1. I'm going to grab the position here like this. And then I'm going to replace the one that's here. And then we're going to add a rotation as well. And there's our rotation. Then we're going to copy this, put a comma, paste it again, and then we're going to go to our next parking place. So we can just do F1, same thing, copy position, just like that. Rotation, and we paste that in there. But if you're like me and you're like, wow, that's going to take a really long time to do a lot of parking spots, I wrote a command for that to make it a lot easier. So we can actually just go to, ooh, what is it? Garage. So we have add parking, remove parking, clear parking, and print parking. So add parking just takes it and appends it to a list. So that's what we're going to do. So instead of typing it all out or copying and pasting like that, we can just do add parking. And we can do add parking. And we're just going to keep doing this until all of our parking garages are ready. Or parking spaces, not garages. All right, let me just do print parking. And in console, on the server side, we will actually have a list of them. So we're just going to grab some of these positions, and we're just going to append them to our parking list here. So just do comma here, paste, and there we go. Everything's all set up. Now, if I hit Control S, it should automatically format. Boom, automatically formatted. The last thing that I need to do is add this custom parking to my configuration. So down here, I have a list of all the custom parking things here. So I'm going to do my custom parking, which is the name of the file, and import it right here at the bottom of the vehicle garages, and that will automatically load that parking garage for me. So now I just have to wait for the server to boot up. We're going to give that just a few moments. And let's reconnect to the server. And now we are in. And as you can see over here at this position, we have a parking garage that we can access. But there is a bit of a caveat to this. We need a vehicle to put in it. So when you add a vehicle in the game, It doesn't have a parking garage assigned to it, so let's say I add a Infernus. Here's our Infernus. I'm going to get into it and drive it up to the point. And either I can go up to the point or I can drive into one of these spots here. So I'm going to go ahead and park right here. Hop out of the car here. Go ahead and lock the car. So now we're going to open our parking garage. I need to lower it by 1, but I didn't do that. That's okay, though. So down here at the bottom, I have my Infernus. I'm going to despawn it. And I can spawn it again, and it'll show up in whatever available parking spot is. Doesn't have any cars in it. But that's it. That's how you add a custom garage.